Create object-specific quick actions and learning objectives. After completing this unit, you will be able to create an object-specific action, add an action to an object's page layout, test an object-specific action in the Salesforce mobile app. Quick actions, the sequel. At this point, you can feel pretty proud of your mobile customization skills. You're an expert at creating global actions and you're ready to face your next challenge. Object-specific actions. Never fear, the process of creating an object-specific action is very similar to creating a global action, so this unit will be a breeze. Object-specific actions in the Salesforce mobile app. To kick off our discussion of object-specific actions, let's talk about what makes them different than global actions. Object-specific actions can update records. Object-specific actions can create records, are automatically associated with related information. For example, a user could initiate an action that simultaneously creates a contact and associates it with an account. There's one more big difference. To expose object-specific actions in the mobile app, you don't add them into the global publisher layout like we did in the last unit. Instead, you make them available to users by editing the object's page layout. You will see all these differences in action, pun intended, as you walk through the steps in this unit. Let's check out D'Angelo's use case for object-specific actions so we can start building some cool stuff. The dream house scenario. When D'Angelo did his ride-alongs with a few dream house realty brokers, he noticed they spent a lot of time showing properties to prospective buyers and managing their schedule. He wants to give the brokers a fast way to schedule a new showing in the Salesforce mobile app, so he'll create an action that will appear on the contact detail page. Lay the groundwork. To simulate the dream house use case, you need to build a few things in your own org first. Now, no grumbling. We promise it will be worth it. You will get to witness the power of object-specific actions in a real-world scenario. Plus, you can practice your wicked platform building skills. Create the property custom object. It would be hard for brokers to schedule a new showing without being able to associate it with a specific property. How would they know which home to show? So let's create a custom object called property. Created the property object in your org. When you earn the data modeling badge and try that, you can skip this step. So we already did that, but if you didn't do that, you can either go to the channel and find the data modeling video, or you can pause here and go through this. So basically you would have to go to the object manager and create a custom object there called property, and then the custom tab for the property, real estate sign. We haven't got that yet, I think, so we need to add that. So here we need to enter tabs. In the Custom Objects tabs list, click New. And in the Object Property list, select Property. Okay, so for some reason in the object drop down list, see, we don't have that here, so should have it here. Let's check just to be sure. Yes, we have it here. Why doesn't it show the That's strange. Says that object is already in use, so yeah, I'm not sure why we can't choose tab here. Very strange. Let's load this in a separate tab and see if maybe something just didn't load properly. Oh, apparently this is the problem in the optional features sections. Like allow activities, that's probably the issues. Allow activities and save, and now it hopefully shows here. Nope. Not really sure what the issue is. Strange. Maybe it's already we already have like a tab star selected. Maybe that is the issue. I think that's probably the issue. So let's just continue. Customize the event object for showing. You're a savvy admin, so you've probably guessed that the showing is a type of event. But the Android doesn't want to use standard events for showings because the users need to enter extra information about them, like the related property and the buyer's feedback. The best way to handle this customization challenge is with a new event record type that has its own page layout. Let's create a page layout specifically for showings, then create an event type record and link it to the new page layout. From the Object Manager, enter event in the quick find box. From the event object management settings, go to the page layout. And click new. Event layout. Showing layout. Click Save. From the event object management settings, go to records types and click new. Record type showing. Click next. Select showing layout. This layout only applies to the showing record type. Click Save. Create a lookup field for showings. Hang in there, this is the last step. We just need to create a custom property field so brokers can associate showings with properties. We do that with a lookup from the activities object to the property object. From the object manager, enter activity in the quick find box, then select activity. Select lookup relationship and go to next. Under fields relationships. Creates a relationship that links this object to another object. So we want to link the activity to the property event showing. Select the visible checkbox so the field is available to all profiles and click next. I don't really should see it here, but that's here, the security, okay. And here we are supposed to deselect the event layout and task layout. We only want this to appear on the showing layout. Showings. Not really sure if we are supposed to leave this selected here. Or let's just save it like that. Create an object-specific action. Ooh, you made it through your homework assignment. Now all the pieces are in place. You can enjoy your reward, helping D'Angelo create an awesome object-specific action. Here's what we need to do. D'Angelo wants to create a new showing quick action and make it available on the contact detail page in the Salesforce mobile app. That way, when a broker schedules a new showing, it's automatically associated with a record for the prospective buyer. So in this step, we create an object-specific action for your contacts. From the Object Manager, enter contact in the quick find. There we have it. And we go to buttons, links, and action. Create a new action. Create a record. Actions do more than just create records. To learn more about the other options, read the Object-Specific Actions article in Salesforce Help. So send an email, log a call, all the other stuff. I'm not really sure about that. In the target object drop-down list, select event. There we are supposed to select showing. And to new showing. And click Save. In the layout editor, remove all the following fields related to, assigned to, and a name. Okay, looks fine. Let's save this. Yes, to acknowledge the warning, even though it's required, it's fine to remove the assigned field from the layout because it defaults to the current user. Note, don't remove a required field from the layout unless the field has a default value. You specify a predefined field value for the action. The field already contains data. For example, if the action updates a record, the user entered the required information when they initially created the record. Now let's save the broker some time by pre-populating the subject field in the predefined value related list. Click New. Okay. Segment will show after a normal save. And it does. Here it is. Subject showing. Be sure to put the quotation marks around the word. I'm not really sure what it does, but I guess we will see. Add an action to an object's page layout. We're in the home stretch. Now we just need to add the new action to the page layout for context, and it will be available in the action bar in the mobile app when a broker is viewing a prospective buyer's record. Don't forget, when you create an object-specific action, it belongs on the page layout for that object. From the Object Manager, enter Contact. So we're already there. And then we are supposed to select on page layout, contact layout. Mobile and lightning actions. We don't see a link to override predefined actions. Actually, we do. And then we are supposed to drag the new showing down there. Let's drag this to the first one. Reorganize the actions so the most frequently used ones are first, and then remove any unnecessary actions. So there is a lot to remove. Let's reorganize firstly. Tedious stuff. Where is new task? Local. Edit email posts. File, delete, new note. Note we got here. Delete we got there. And file, where's the file? Can't find it. New event, clone, change online sharing. Let's make this a bit larger. All the unnecessary stuff we just drop there, and then we look for the missing stuff. So let's see what's missing. New showing, new task, logger call, edit, email, post, file, delete, new note, new event, change owner sharing. Now we just need clone. Pardon me. And finally we are done and we can save it. Test the action in the Salesforce mobile app. That's tricky. Here comes the really satisfying part. It's time to test your beautiful new action in the mobile app. So let's fire up Salesforce on your device and let's walk through this use case together. Tap menu to open the navigation menu. If you're already in the Salesforce Lightning app, pull down to refresh the navigation menu. If you're not in the Salesforce Lightning app, tap Add Launcher, then Sales. Let's first create a new property so we can associate it with a showing. In the navigation menu, tap Properties. If you don't see properties in the navigation menu, tap All Items. Let's see if we can replicate this in here. Probably not because it's mobile only, but let's see. So let's go to Properties. For the property name, enter street address. 2047 Chestnut Ave. Price, let's make it 500,000. Street address, and we just need to copy that and paste it. Now we can look up a prospective buyer and schedule a showing. So let's go to contacts. Let's choose let's see if we have any kind of action bar here. Okay, I think the action bar would be here. Actually, we have it here, new showing. So we just need to click in there. There we have it, showing description. Can just paste it here. Okay, that's just activity. We can't choose a property there. So I guess it's different. In the mobile, let's go there. And here we can edit the property. I'm not really sure like why there's no property field in there, but I guess we can change it somehow. If you want to do that, feel free to tweak it after this video, or just stop the video and try to get it edited there. But yeah, that's how it's done here in the non-mobile version. Unfortunately, I can show you my mobile. Tip: dictation is much faster than typing. When you get to the description field, activate voice input by selecting the microphone button on the keyboard. This native OS feature can be a real time saver for busy mobile users, so be sure to tell them about it. Tap Save. Let's go back to the property record, and a new event appears. We had to kind of do that manually to associate it, but now it should show there. Related, yes. Pretty cool. You're getting the hang of this mobile stuff. Feel free to pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. Help Dreamhouse with another use case. Why don't we keep this customization party going? Let's implement Dreamhouse Realty final mobile use case. Here's what D'Angelo observed while shadowing his users. After Dreamhouse Broker finished showing a property, they like to jot down notes summarizing the buyer's opinions about the home. D'Angelo wants to create an enter feedback action that lets brokers quickly update the event record with their notes. Before we can focus on the new action, we need to create a custom feedback field for activities. From the object menu, enter activity in the quick find box. Have it there, so we don't need to enter that. And then we go to fields and relationships and click new. Text area, then click next. Enter feedback. And we are supposed to deselect these layouts except for showing. And click Save. Nice work! After racking up your points, head over to the next unit where you learn how to streamline your record detail pages in the Salesforce mobile app using compact layouts. Hands-on challenge. Simplify your broker's account layout. Your brokers also need a customized page layout for their accounts. To do this, click on Mobile and Lightning Actions for the account layout page layout, override the predefined actions, and then customize them. In the object manager for account, edit the account layout so that the new contact is the first item for Salesforce mobile and Lightning experience actions. So let's do that. Account layout there. New contact is supposed to be the first item for Salesforce mobile and Lightning experience actions. Okay, it's already there, so we just need to move it there and then quick save. And that's it. That's a very easy challenge. Loading, loading, loading. And we got the 500 points. And on to the next unit. So it kind of bothered me that there was no property here to add, and then I had to do it manually later on. So I went through this again. Turns out I didn't actually add the property to the action, and that was the issue. So what we have to do is go to Object Manager, Contact, and then Buttons, Links, and Actions. Go to New Showing, which is this about, and then we go to Edit Layout, and property was not there, so let me remove it and add it again. So we add property here, and then we also make it mandatory, required, so it's not forgotten, and then we save it. Get a warning, fields are on that layout, and so on. But as long as there's like a value in there, it's no big deal. And we just save it, and we go here. I've already like reloaded it, and now you can choose the property here, and it's also mandatory. And everything works without having to edit anything later on. It's related to the property here, so that was the issue.